Hi everybody, Mike Gerdes here from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with a Love Note. Hope you've had a beautiful day. I want you to think back when you were maybe 6 years old, 7 years old, could have been 4 or 5. Did you ever have one of those days where you weren't getting what you wanted and you just threw a tantrum? You know what I mean by a tantrum? One of those things where you just want to get down to the floor and kick, scream, yell, and pound. You know, sometimes I realize that I throw tantrums, but they're all tantrums except with the screaming and the yelling and the kicking of the feet. The tantrums that go inside my head, that I'm just not happy with what is. I'm just not accepting what is. Came to the realization that there's part of me that still wants to be a punk, still wants to be a little kid, still wants to have it all his own way all the time. Now, that's not really logical, is it? Nobody gets it all their way all the time. And so I think what I'm telling myself is that being unhappy, being frustrated, having some angst is all part of the process of life. We need to go through that so that we learn. And through learning through that, we find that we've got less of that. It's interesting though, what we fight, what we resist, persists. So if you're upset over something and you keep foaming over something, fuming over something, turning it over and over in your mind and having that internal tantrum, I find for myself, it only gets worse. I only find myself doing that more often. So what's the solution? Well, other than putting myself over my knee and giving myself a spanking, I think what the solution is to recognize we're all just part of the process of life becoming what it's possible of becoming. We're still progressing along spiritual lines, and Spirit's not through with us yet. We still all of us have still growth to do, things to correct or get better or improve on, opportunities we have to grow. And you know what? That's okay. Because the way we are right now is perfect, just the way we are right now. So let's accept life as it is right now. Recognize that everything, even if we're unhappy with it, actually is happening for our good. And then look for the good in it. Praise the good in it. Delight in the good in it. And see if your attitude changes. Another thing to help, write a gratitude list. Or at least think about it. If I think about all the things that I've got to be grateful for, it fills up the whole day. You know, it's hard for me to have a resentment or be upset or throw a tantrum inside my head when I'm being grateful. We all have a much to be grateful for. And if you're not aware of what you have to be grateful for, just think again, and then think again. That's all for tonight. I hope you've had a great week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.